Good morning and welcome to Western New York Living. I'm your host, Janet Snyder, and I want to thank you all for tuning in on this Saturday morning. Today, January 5th, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful start to the new year. Now, I know we're all refreshed and ready to kick off 2019 with a great show, so here's a peek at what's ahead. Hair Restoration and Aesthetics of Buffalo will be joining us in studio to discuss follicular unit transplant, which is a very successful procedure to help both men and women regenerate hair. After that, if you're nearing retirement and you're nervous about how the stock market is performing, you're not alone. AXA Advisors will be joining us in studio to talk about ways they can help your nest egg grow. Also, did you know January is Carbon Monoxide Awareness Month? Well, our friends from the William Mattar Law Offices will be in studio with us to talk about some easy steps that you can take to protect your family from carbon monoxide poisoning. Plus, a little later on in the show, Colt Access and Lift will be joining us to talk about some of the easy-to-install lifts and elevators they can offer that can make getting around your home a whole lot easier. But before we get to all of those great guests, we're going to highlight an event that marks the beginning of a new spring season in Western New York. I'm of course talking about the Hospice Spring Bouquet Sale. In 32 years, this sale has raised over $6 million for Hospice Buffalo, and they need your help. Here now to tell us more is Cathy McGovern and our very own Melissa Holmes. Girls, thanks for being here today. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Janet.
Nice to be here.
So I'm excited to be talking about this because doesn't it feel like we're talking about spring? So Cathy, tell us a little bit about the Hospice Spring Bouquet Sale.
Well, the Hospice Spring Bouquet Sale, I can't believe it's going to be the 33rd
Yay.
year for doing this. It's a great event. We started the bouquet sale in memory of my father-in-law. And my husband and I own a florist, and just thought it would be a great thing to do. So we're gonna, as you can see, we've got some beautiful flowers here, and we're gonna kick it off with a great selection. We have, I'm trying to remember, 450 corporations and schools involved in the event, and we have pre-sale coming up pretty soon.
Cathy really is like the fairy godmother of this event. It wouldn't be here without Cathy and the great work that she's done over all of these years.
And Melissa, what made you get involved in it?
You know, hospice holds a very near and dear place in my heart. When my grandmother passed away several years ago, she was cared for by hospice, and she wasn't well enough to know that hospice was there supporting her through her end stage of life. But my mother and her siblings knew what hospice was doing for them, the care and support, and just another support system there for them. And it was everything to them to give them hope and peace and serenity in those difficult final months and days of my grandmother's life. And so it's really special for me now to be the honorary media chair and to ask others to come out and help hospice with this beautiful spring bouquet sale.
I think so many families would echo the same sentiments that your family went through with the experience of Hospice Buffalo. So let's talk about this sale. It runs March 4th through the 9th, but right now you're asking for local schools and organizations to help out in what way?
Yeah, we're asking local businesses and schools and organizations to sign up as pre-sale sites for Hospice's Spring Bouquet Sale. And so they can simply assign a coordinator to promote the sale and take orders from co-workers. And we make it really easy by providing display bouquets and kits complete with posters and selling tips to promote the sale at work and at school. And the bouquets are 10 stem small bouquets for $10, and then those 30 stem tribute bouquets for $30, which are gorgeous. And I love those bouquets because every $30 bouquet that you purchase, one of the tribute, if you purchase that tribute bouquet, one of the small bouquets is sent to brighten the day of a hospice patient.
I love that. And in terms of, do we see a lot of schools in this? Are they involved?
Oh yes, a lot of schools are involved in it. And what I want to say about the tribute bouquets, every patient gets a bouquet. Hospice takes care of over 1,000 patients a day.
Wow.
And so when you think about that, with all of the tribute bouquets that are sold, how everybody gets flowers.
And if somebody signs up by, what is it, January 19th, they can go to the coordinator's breakfast, is that correct?
That's right. The coordinator's breakfast is the 22nd, and we will be there to greet all of you and say thank you for being part of it. That's when you can pick up all of your packets of information of how to be a coordinator. So again, by the 19th, you can sign up to be a coordinator, and that breakfast is the 22nd. But you can continue to sign up after that. We're not going to say no to you.
Exactly.
For sure.
Well, here's to raising so much money, and I'm always amazed one idea from one person and what it blossoms into. Absolutely
All the florists
amazing.
in Western New
Yeah.
York, and
Good people.
it's very good.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Melissa.
Thanks,
Our
Janet.
33rd annual Hospice Spring Bouquet Sale will be taking place March 4th through the 9th, and they need your help. Hospice Buffalo is asking local businesses, schools, and organizations to sign up as a pre-sale site for their bouquet sale. If you're registered by January 19th, well, you can join Melissa Holmes for the Coordinators Breakfast on January 22nd, where you can also pick up your kit. You'll also receive a chance to win a $150 Visa gift card. For more info, call 686-8090 or visit hospicespringbouquetsale.com. Now stay right there. Coming up next, if you're one of the many who suffer from hair loss as you age, did you know there are some very simple and successful procedures that can restore your hair? Hair Restoration and Aesthetics of Buffalo will be joining us to talk about this topic when we continue.
Special consideration for today's show paid for by the following: